Did you know that your CV and cover letter are your first handshake with potential employers? These documents are your chance to showcase your skills and make a lasting impression, paving the way for interviews and opportunities. They are your tools to sell your skills and secure that crucial interview. As we work through this session, you can record information on the CV worksheet that will collect all the information required to create your new CV. A CV is used specifically to apply for work and try to secure an interview. Your CV should introduce yourself and your abilities and include a summary of your work experience, education, skills, and achievements. On most occasions, when applying for a job, you will need to submit a cover letter along with the rest of your application. A cover letter should be a persuasive document that aims to convince an employer that you are the best candidate for the role. Let's break it down more. Your cover letter should complement your CV, not repeat it. Keep your cover letter concise and targeted. Highlight your unique qualifications and how they align with the job. A well-written cover letter can be the difference between getting noticed and getting overlooked. Tailor it to each job application, addressing the specific needs of the employer. This personalization shows your genuine interest and understanding of the role. Let's go through what is in a cover letter. From the top of the page, your letter should be in the following format. Postal address. This can also include your name, phone number, and email address. Date, the date of your letter. 2. Use the name and address listed in the advertisement. If you do not know the name, phone the business and ask who to address the letter to. In the first paragraph, explain why you are writing this letter and make the intent clear. For example, I am excited to be applying for the role of salesperson as advertised on TradeMe on January 2nd, 2025. Second paragraph, briefly summarize your skills and experience. Third paragraph, draw attention to your CV, which ideally has been customized to the industry type of work you are looking for. Fourth paragraph, indicate where on the page the reader will find your contact details. Signature, use the words regards or yours sincerely, and sign with your usual signature and your name printed below. Think of your CV as a personal marketing tool. It highlights your work experience, education, and skills. A well-crafted CV can open doors, while a poorly written one might close them before you even get a chance to speak. There are 4 main steps to creating a CV. 1. Describing yourself. Start with clear personal details. Your name, phone number, and a professional email. Your email should reflect your name rather than your interests. For example, your name at gmail.com will be better received than speedracer007. Avoid unnecessary personal information to minimize unconscious bias and keep the focus on your qualifications. Personal photos, nationality, relationship status, and gender are not needed on your CV. 2. Your experience and background. This section should reflect your career journey and the skills you've gained along the way. Let's start with experience. It is important to list your job title, company, and the years of which you worked in the role. Just as important are the tasks that you completed within the role. For example, Torrio, if you worked as a checkout operator in the supermarket, your tasks may have been serving customers, cash handling, and packaging of product. By listing the tasks, you are offering an opportunity for a potential employer to recognize and acknowledge transferable skills you have to the role you are applying for. Education, training, and awards. These highlight your qualifications and relevant skills. They show your commitment to growth and set you apart from other candidates. They also add credibility to your CV. You want to make sure that the title of the qualification, certificate, or training is accurate. It is also important to include the provider and the year of the achievement. Some examples of suitable achievements to record might be licenses, first aid certificates, food handling courses. If you are just leaving school, you may want to include your school achievements, such as NCEA. However, this is not necessary for those who are looking for employment that have been in tertiary education or employment already. Identify skills relevant to the job you're applying for. Be specific with technical skills to match job requirements, ensuring you stand out in a sea of applicants. Whether you have been employed in the past or not, you will have obtained skills throughout your life. Some examples of skills may be customer service, communication, computer skills, or laboring. Try to be specific when listing skills, as employers often look for keywords. 3. References. Select referees who can vouch for your skills and work ethic. Ensure they are informed and willing to provide a positive reference, tailored to suit different job applications. Where possible, your reference should be someone who has supervised or managed you in a previous role and can speak to your skills and work behavior. Before listing a person as a referee, you need to have spoken with them so that they are aware they may be called and to ensure the reference provided will be a positive one. If you have no prior employment experience, you could use a sports coach, teacher, or community leader. 4. Finalizing the CV. This is to ensure the information is clear, direct, and formatted correctly. Proofreading is crucial. Ensure your CV is clear and professional. A single typo can undermine your credibility. Presentation is key to making a strong impression. Let's recap. A cover letter should be a persuasive document that aims to convince an employer that you are the best candidate for the role. A CV is used specifically to apply for work and try to secure an interview. Your CV should be a summary of your work experience, education, skills, and achievements. Proofreading is key. This is the employer's first introduction to you. Now take action and start applying with confidence. Investing time in perfecting your application, you'll stand out in a competitive job market. Your efforts today will pave the way for future career success. Let's continue this journey together. Reach out to your employment consultant for further guidance and support in your job search.